morning, everybody. It's Nancy, but she's got yarn. Forgive me the way I look. No sleep. I just want to give you all an update on my dad. I don't have a lot of yarn stuff, not with me. I brought projects with me and I ran out of colors, or I couldn't understand the pattern. I brought the Nan Next Knots. I haven't had a chance to watch her video. For those of you that are new, my dad was diagnosed with bladder cancer, and I've shared that with my channel. I do a lot about yarn, but I involve a little bit of my life and my family's life to make it personal. You know, you guys are my family. But I've spent the week with my dad, and then Thursday he had his, let me start over, I'm not sure what I said. He was diagnosed with bladder cancer several years ago, went through chemo radiation, and had a good bout of a clean, free of cancer, but it reoccurred a couple years ago, and the radiation, between the cancer and the radiation, it destroyed his bladder. So he has to get his bladder out. And yesterday morning, I had to get up at 3:30, and I couldn't sleep. So I had zero sleep because I kept worrying about being late or sleeping in. So it's like I really didn't sleep. And, just worried sick about him. But anyways, I made it. I got up at 3:30 because I was awake, and took him to the hospital. He had his surgery. The surgery, went well. He did okay. But they found cancer in one of the stents that he had placed. It's a stent. He had a blockage and had to have renal stents put in, which are a pain in the ass. Excuse my language. But anyways, they took one out, took his bladder out, took his gallbladder out because it was full of stones, and took some other man parts out. Just so cancer can't get in them, I guess. I don't know. But the left kidney renal stent, it had cancer. So they had to leave that stent in, which broke my heart, because that means, I don't know if we're at the end of the road as far as fighting it. I don't know. But I was crushed to hear that. But, this is a part of life. We don't live forever. I just hope that he can live the rest of his life comfortably. Other than that, his spirits are up. I look like crap. Excuse my language. But I don't care how I look, really. But I'm headed to the hospital. I slept in. Oops. I guess I was needing the sleep. It's been a stressful week. Worried. I've just been worried sick about him. And I've had this incredible indigestion. It's better this morning, but I had this such intense indigestion. I don't know if it was from stress. I've never had indigestion like this. It was the worst I've ever had. And all I ate for breakfast was eggs. And I had a piece of bacon. I ate a good breakfast, and I couldn't eat the rest of the day because it was so bad. I had ribs the night before, so I don't know. Anyways, y'all don't care about what I ate. But I just want to give you an update on my dad. I heard he's flirting with the nurses upstairs and want to know where the hell we were. So I'm headed there now. I'm a little late. I slept in, but I just put some clothes on and hopped in the truck and made a cup of coffee. Look at y'all. Are you proud of me? Thank you, Risa. This was from Risa, and I've been able to drink out of it, but I'm trying really hard for it not to dribble. So, but that's all I have. Because I didn't have the right color yarns for the projects that I bought, I was supposed to start the Anu summer cover, some type of a cover, and I don't have the pattern with me. But I have the calendar pattern with me, and I can't understand that pattern, but I was watching other tutorials, motifs for that flower, because I tried one, it was a failure. So then I went to the Secret Yarnery, and she has a pattern like that floral shawl she has. The flowers aren't the same. Similar, but not the same. So I did one of those, and I was like, no, I want to do the pattern. So I'm going to have to call my BFF, one of my BFFs, Miss Charm Grammy Lynette, because I think she's got it down. And I haven't been able to get into Zoom at home because of my internet, but supposedly it's working. I haven't been home, so I don't know. Yeah. So, well, anyways, I was trying to work on that. I have all the colors for that, but I can't figure out the pattern. It's very confusing to me. There's not a... I tried to pay attention. I tried to understand it, and I just couldn't get it. Even with a clear mind, I tried to figure it out. I think I had a clear mind anyways. I didn't have anybody around me, and I was like, I'm gonna get this done. But again, you guys, you know, I'm not brand new at reading patterns, but I am new at reading patterns, you know, and I would consider myself kind of an advanced beginner crocheter. Am I giving myself too much credit? If I know a stitch, I know a stitch, and I can do a lot with it, you know, say that. But if I don't know the stitch, but I wanted to get on here because I love you all. I miss you when I don't see your comments. I'm sure I've missed a lot of comments lately because of everything going on, and haven't been to the post office yet, but I will. I'm supposed to go home tonight because my husband said my dogs miss me terribly. They pace a lot. Zeus paces a lot and pants a lot, pacing when I'm not around. And there was a really bad thunderstorm that came through here the other night, and I don't know why he didn't put their thunder jackets on, but I told him if it happens again, he needs to put their thunder jackets on. They're better. They help, believe it or not. And yeah, I wanted to show you what I was doing. Because I didn't have any of my projects or the right yarn for my projects, I did bring some random yarn, and I started creating a sweater. And it looks like it'll be pretty. Just hope I finish it. I gotta finish it, so, because it's something I worked on while my dad was in surgery, so it's gonna have sentimental value to me. And he won't wear anything I make. He doesn't even want a blanket. I'm sure you all can understand that with a lot of family. But my granddaughter Brinley, she goes, Grandma Nancy, can you make me a sweater in that color? She goes, I think it's really pretty. And I'm like, of course. And it's probably half the yarn, right? Because she's a little bitty thing. I think she's 11 now. I lose track of their ages. Smart as a whip, straight A student. She's very mature for her age as far as just her she's very intelligent, and you can have a really nice conversation with her. And unfortunately, she's had some issues with her real mother, and it concerns me. You know, I'm like, my daughter, I said, does she need counseling? The school counselor communicates with her. keeps her up to date on some things that occur. It's just a little dysfunctional, I guess, on the other side. And she's very disappointed in her mother's behavior and wants nothing to do with her. It's really tough. I told her, I said, her mother's her only mother. You know, you gotta love her no matter what. You might not like her, but you gotta love her. But she says she doesn't. And I don't know. It's sad, isn't it? That a parent do something so terrible. Just, she's emotionally not nice to the kid. It's all, I guess, all about her. I don't know. It's sad. Probably telling you guys too much. But it breaks my heart to see her that way. But, well, it breaks my heart because I can't imagine my children not wanting anything to do with me. I remember when my daughter hated me, but she loves me. I told her when she told me she hated me, I told her, I said, I know I'm doing my job, you know. But, and we're like, at like probably a point, probably when she was about 24, we became even closer, and now we're like best friends. But yeah, I wasn't her friend raising her as a child. She was a terror. But she wasn't as bad as I was. I don't know. We were different. I was naughty, but it was in a different way. I was boy crazy. And, yeah. I'd skip school to go see a boyfriend, you know. And always get caught. Tiffany was mouthy. Well, I'm almost here to Gainesville, and I'm at a stop sign, so I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you this sweater real quick while I'm at a stop sign. This is all Hobby Lobby yarn. This is what I've got done so far. Isn't that pretty stitch? In there, I'm starting another color. So, that's what I've been doing at the hospital, because I could probably go and get yarn, but it's on a different exit. I've been sitting at the hospital. His surgery was, let's see, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. It was 7 hours. Yeah, it was 7 hours. That's a long surgery. I started to ask the doctor questions, and he kind of looked at me funny, like, who's this? Who's this woman coming up to me after I just spent 7 hours in the OR working on a gentleman, and I'm talking to his wife? So I just shut up. I figured today maybe I'll catch a doctor and get some more information, because I had a few questions about, and he's probably not going to be able to answer it. We have to wait 2 weeks for the pathology for Dad, and then of course probably meet with an oncologist, and then they'll tell me what I need to do. I need to get in a different lane. Okay. I don't go to Gainesville that often anymore, so I'm not. I think it's the next light, y'all. I haven't had my seatbelt on. Oh, I had to get out. My phone flew across the car, and I had to stop and get out to get my phone, and forgot to put my seatbelt back on because my phone was ringing. My mother was calling me. Yeah, this is the road. I'm on the right road. Y'all can yell at me, but I do wear my seatbelt, but I got distracted because stupid phone. Anywho, I'm at another stop sign. Check out that. This is Hobby Lobby yarn. It's like 3 colors. Aubergine, Scarlet Rose. Ooh, my nails are dirty. And linen. So, but yeah, I'm just making a sweater. I'm going to put sleeves on it. I love that stitch. I just did the ribbing, crisscross. I did my favorite herringbone. I did it skipping. I did herringbone, skipped one, chain one, for 2 rows, no, for 1 row, and then the next row, I didn't want it to be real holy, so I just did the herringbone straight across, back and forth, back and forth. So that's what I've done so far. And I'm kind of following a sweater color scheme on a sweater from a magazine, and I'll kind of share that with y'all. There was one color missing. They had like a light blue in with that that color. They had a light blue. It was really pretty. I don't have any light blue with me. So maybe Brinley's I'll put like a #1 light blue, because I got a lot of thin yarns that I bought accidentally, but now I know how to use them. I never realized I could pair them up with another yarn, you know. So, but yeah, I think it's turning out pretty. Now I didn't want to get too intricate, because I was like, I got to make the other side the same. And when you're in the hospital, you don't have the proper material to write everything down. I started to write everything down, and then the pen died on me that I borrowed from the lady. So, and I usually have a pen or a pencil in my little pink to-go bag, but it wasn't in there. You know, I try to be organized, but it just takes me one day to destroy my room. My cleaning lady called me. She's so sweet. She wanted to send love to my dad, because now I hired her to clean my parents' house. And so she knows a little bit more about me, I guess. But so she wanted to send her love to my dad. She fell in love with my dad. My dad is adorable to other people. And wanted to wish him well. But she did some extra stuff for me, I guess. Oh gosh, did I pass Archer Road? No, I didn't. Okay. I'm driving into unfamiliar roadway. I don't travel it much. Okay. But anyways, she sent me some cute texts. Risa has sent me some loving texts. She got my dad a donut. She is a retired nurse. And so I shared a little bit with her, and she sent my dad something nice. She's very thoughtful and giving, and thank you again. She's spoiling me. And she's I Love Loopy, Tracy's friend, longtime friend. So, but yeah, that's all I have. I'm sorry it isn't much of a yarn venture today, but it's a road trip with my new coffee cup. Thank you, Risa. And it's just regular Folgers coffee. I don't know, whatever my parents make, and I've got creamer in it and some Sweet and Low. So, all right, y'all. I love you. Mwah.